Do you want an apple? Do you want an apple? Most probably. Most probably. Was my brother a physicist? Was my brother a physicist? It costs a lot of money. It costs a lot of money. You have no idea how relaxing this is. You have no idea how relaxing this is. You may not be able to suppress it at noon. You may not be able to suppress it at noon. He will have bought a new car next month. He will have bought a new car next month. Is your friend an optician? Is your friend an optician? Mary is aware of this situation. Mary is aware of this situation. Uncertainty. Uncertainty. If I were a filmmaker, I would make thought-provoking documentaries. If I were a filmmaker, I would make thought-provoking documentaries. I am a human being and I want to improve my life. I am a human being and I want to improve my life. I made these tickets and also started a new assignment with John. I made these tickets and also started a new assignment with John. Advocacy. Advocacy. Who is the most experienced player here? Who is the most experienced player here? Time. Time. Let me check. Let me check. Recommend. Recommend. Is his father a juggler? Is his father a juggler? Would disappear. Would disappear. Can you help me find my glasses? I can't see without them. Can you help me find my glasses? I can't see without them. John bought the above items from the store. John bought the above items from the store. The law is clear. The law is clear. Is her stepdaughter a cop? Is her stepdaughter a cop? Shall I confess? Shall I confess? Can you come with me? Can you come with me? He's broke. He's broke. We went for a drink after the concert. We went for a drink after the concert. He can't act after 5 evenings. He can't act after 5 evenings. Are you free on Saturday night? Are you free on Saturday night? Slow. Slow. Can they evaluate after 4 years? Can they evaluate after 4 years? He had his car washed at the gas station. He had his car washed at the gas station. We have 2 places on the 8 a.m. flight to Evansville. We have 2 places on the 8 a.m. flight to Evansville. How do you make a living? How do you make a living? Will I be injured? Will I be injured? There are too many ads. There are too many ads. Retail. Retail. He wouldn't answer every day. He wouldn't answer every day. Are they threatened now? Are they threatened now? The concert was liked by everyone. The concert was liked by everyone. Those shoes are too big for me. Those shoes are too big for me. I am mad at you. I am mad at you. The camera of the new phone is better than the old one. The camera of the new phone is better than the old one. I finished my homework yesterday. I finished my homework yesterday. The Himalayas are the highest mountain ranges on Earth. The Himalayas are the highest mountain ranges on Earth. Can't I get it right away? Can't I get it right away? Tony has a day off. Tony has a day off. What do you think about this new series? Should we watch? What do you think about this new series? Should we watch? Then the President at 3 a.m.? Then the President at 3 a.m.? Me too. Me too. Is his stepson a publisher? Is his stepson a publisher? I would climb Mount Everest if I could. I would climb Mount Everest if I could. I was so excited for the party that I couldn't sit still. I was so excited for the party that I couldn't sit still. I will bow to you. I will bow to you. I wouldn't be lost. I wouldn't be lost. He went to the beach during the day. He went to the beach during the day. You take note. You take note. He's making his dreams come true. He's making his dreams come true. Can you recommend a nice dessert? Can you recommend a nice dessert? We have guests in the gym. We have guests in the gym. First we will separate some parts. Then I will map each part with a developer. So, developers start coding after planning. First we will separate some parts. Then I will map each part with a developer. So, developers start coding after planning. That diary name? That diary name? I'm planning. I'm planning. What happened? What happened? We need to finish the project, but we also need to prepare the presentation. We need to finish the project, but we also need to prepare the presentation. He starts his English lessons next week. He starts his English lessons next week. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Do you have any plans for the weekend? They can do hairdressing after 1 week. They can do hairdressing after 1 week. I took a bath after a tiring day. I took a bath after a tiring day. Won't you get better every day? Won't you get better every day? If I were a chef, I would open my own restaurant. If I were a chef, I would open my own restaurant. You did it. You did it. He will visit his grandparents during the summer vacation. He will visit his grandparents during the summer vacation. We have a wide variety of soft drinks and juices. We have a wide variety of soft drinks and juices. Did we expect something else? Did we expect something else? Do you want to go shopping? Do you want to go shopping? We hiked in the mountains all day. We hiked in the mountains all day. He may need to buy food on the way home. He may need to buy food on the way home. He was playing the piano in the living room. He was playing the piano in the living room. Shouldn't it be cooked at all? Shouldn't it be cooked at all? How should I cook fresh tuna? Just grill for 4 minutes on each side. How should I cook fresh tuna? Just grill for 4 minutes on each side. I'm swimming. I'm swimming. Can I have extra wasabi with my sushi? Can I have extra wasabi with my sushi? Why do you think that? Why do you think that? What is the price of this product? What is the price of this product? I didn't say anything to that man. I didn't say anything to that man. I don't notice anything special about the story. I don't notice anything special about the story. Even though it's raining, I still want to go for a walk. Even though it's raining, I still want to go for a walk. Who has a dream? Who has a dream? The bottom of this bottle is dirty. The bottom of this bottle is dirty. Will he rarely teach? Will he rarely teach? You should work harder. You should work harder. We shouldn't be airmen in 3 hours. We shouldn't be airmen in 3 hours. We can trust. We can trust. Can we have the bill, please? Can we have the bill, please? Want a question before we start? Want a question before we start? Enjoy your meal. Enjoy your meal. They get food every week. They get food every week. If only I had a personal assistant, I could manage my tasks more efficiently. If only I had a personal assistant, I could manage my tasks more efficiently. We must always follow the safety rules. We must always follow the safety rules. I wouldn't be lost. I wouldn't be lost. You are not pulling. You are not pulling. I will start a new business. I will start a new business. Long time no see. Long time no see. They want to buy a house in the suburbs. They want to buy a house in the suburbs. Under. Regular exercise has many benefits. Regular exercise has many benefits. How often do they go to concerts? How often do they go to concerts? He thanked. I have to command later at midnight. I have to command later at midnight. He was able to find a job in a short time. He was able to find a job in a short time. He is not only a teacher but also a mentor. He is not only a teacher but also a mentor. Why didn't you come with me? Why didn't you come with me? Could you pass me the salt, please? Could you pass me the salt, please? He said to me, I have a job interview tomorrow. He said to me, I have a job interview tomorrow. Did they not exercise? Did they not exercise? His brothers were speakers. His brothers were speakers. I tie the atmosphere to the August sun to attract you. I tie the atmosphere to the August sun to attract you. I wish I hadn't stopped playing the piano. I wish I hadn't stopped playing the piano. Where is the train station? Asked. Where is the train station? Asked. We should not paint. We should not paint. We'll continue at dawn. We'll continue at dawn. I haven't tried sushi before. I haven't tried sushi before. I always wear a seatbelt in the car. I always wear a seatbelt in the car. He reads the newspaper every morning. He reads the newspaper every morning. Quitting smoking is difficult. Quitting smoking is difficult. Is her friend a weightlifter? Is her friend a weightlifter? Where can I find spices? Where can I find spices? I really need to go on vacation. I really need to go on vacation. Can he analyze at dawn? Can he analyze at dawn? Your children are lumberjacks. Your children are lumberjacks. A part of. I'll take out the trash later. I'll take out the trash later. No response from our. No response from our. There are 10 students in the school. There are 10 students in the school. Should I invest now? Should I invest now? He will play football with his friends tomorrow. He will play football with his friends tomorrow. Was your daughter a publisher? Was your daughter a publisher? He always helps his neighbors. He always helps his neighbors. Not yet. Not yet. Finish your homework before going out to play. Finish your homework before going out to play. After 2 months cannot reduce. After 2 months cannot reduce. A beautiful piece of jewelry. A beautiful piece of jewelry. Can I have onion rings with my burger? Can I have onion rings with my burger? This is a fascinating story. This is a fascinating story. I'll lend you my umbrella in case it rains. I'll lend you my umbrella in case it rains. I wish I could play the guitar. I wish I could play the guitar. They organized a charity event for a good cause. They organized a charity event for a good cause. Do you play any instrument? Do you play any instrument? Couldn't they focus? Couldn't they focus? I mentioned it 4 weeks ago. I mentioned it 4 weeks ago. I will reserve some minutes for this meeting. I will reserve some minutes for this meeting. Does it diversify? Does it diversify? Don't move. Don't move. In 20 years I will be moving to a new city. In 20 years I will be moving to a new city. Normally age. Normally age. Got a spare pool cue? Got a spare pool cue? Reduces. Reduces. He will follow. He will follow. They practiced yoga to increase their flexibility. They practiced yoga to increase their flexibility. He fixed the broken window. He fixed the broken window. Sorry, I didn't understand that. Could you please repeat? Sorry, I didn't understand that. Could you please repeat? The restaurant is at the top of the building. The restaurant is at the top of the building. Let me introduce you to my friend. Let me introduce you to my friend. Why don't you come to us? Why don't you come to us? The water is too cold to swim. The water is too cold to swim. Wasn't he the assistant chief every day? Wasn't he the assistant chief every day? We lived in that apartment for 2 years. We lived in that apartment for 2 years. My laptop is newer than yours. My laptop is newer than yours. I won't go out if it's scary. I won't go out if it's scary. The warming tray keeps food warm at dinner parties. The warming tray keeps food warm at dinner parties. They organized a surprise party for their friends. They organized a surprise party for their friends. The issue discussed at the meeting has been resolved. The issue discussed at the meeting has been resolved. He must have finished his work before he went out. He must have finished his work before he went out. Only important. Only important. Didn't they realize? Didn't they realize? Math class. Math class. She is a great singer and also an excellent dancer. She is a great singer and also an excellent dancer. Not reporting for 2 weeks. Not reporting for 2 weeks. Can I have sweet chili sauce with the shrimp? Can I have sweet chili sauce with the shrimp? May not be fixed at sunrise. May not be fixed at sunrise. It's 1:45. It's 1:45. Won't touch after 5 seconds? Won't touch after 5 seconds? Sorry for not going out with your friends. Sorry for not going out with your friends. We find this problem. We find this problem. Can we accept every week? Can we accept every week? See you later. See you later. To walk. To walk. Wasn't he an anesthesiologist at sunrise? Wasn't he an anesthesiologist at sunrise? I was studying when you came home. I was studying when you came home. Fortnight you didn't reach out. Fortnight you didn't reach out. The company will expand its operations in the coming months. The company will expand its operations in the coming months. They are climbing a mountain. They are climbing a mountain. Can you get me a glass of water, please? Can you get me a glass of water, please? He hopes to win the lottery one day. He hopes to win the lottery one day. Always announces. Always announces. We have no finished tickets. We have no finished tickets. His grandfather is a geologist. His grandfather is a geologist. Do you have any non-GMO products? Do you have any non-GMO products? Your mind your decision. Your mind your decision. They can become officers at dawn. They can become officers at dawn. I don't deserve to be treated like this. I don't deserve to be treated like this. Are we never illusionists? Are we never illusionists? Can you keep the cut clean and dry? Can you keep the cut clean and dry? Weren't we busy at dawn? Weren't we busy at dawn? Do you know the person who lives in that house? Do you know the person who lives in that house? How often do you go swimming? How often do you go swimming? Let me wait. Let me wait. He becomes more skilled at solving puzzles. He becomes more skilled at solving puzzles. Are you writing in 5 years? Are you writing in 5 years? How to cook steak for filet mignon. How to cook steak for filet mignon. I am trying to improve my English language skills. I am trying to improve my English language skills. I'm in the room at the end of the stairs. I'm in the room at the end of the stairs. Raw pork. Raw pork. Solution. Solution. We volunteered at a shelter to help homeless people. We volunteered at a shelter to help homeless people. The child who disappeared in the shopping mall reunited with his parents. The child who disappeared in the shopping mall reunited with his parents. Where are you now? Where are you now? Her mother-in-law was an aviator. Her mother-in-law was an aviator. You will choose monthly. You will choose monthly. We need to exercise regularly for our health. We need to exercise regularly for our health. Has the meeting been approved? Has the meeting been approved? Can I taste this smoothie sample? Can I taste this smoothie sample? He will study English abroad. He will study English abroad. Who exactly should I send this message to? Who exactly should I send this message to? I don't have a job yet. I don't have a job yet. It cannot be mentioned. It cannot be mentioned. Can't he be a scavenger at sunset? Can't he be a scavenger at sunset? Future. Future. He enjoys playing basketball with his colleagues. He enjoys playing basketball with his colleagues. There was an increase in crime. There was an increase in crime. How much is this bottle of water? How much is this bottle of water? Won't you ignore it every year? Won't you ignore it every year? I'm listening to music. I'm listening to music. I'm bored tight. I'm bored tight. I'm going to have to miss the game tonight because I have to take care of my sick grandmother. I'm going to have to miss the game tonight because I have to take care of my sick grandmother. The book was borrowed from the library. The book was borrowed from the library. Is there a buy one get one free offer? Is there a buy one get one free offer? It's not bounce. It's not bounce. This is the most challenging puzzle I've ever solved. This is the most challenging puzzle I've ever solved. Before becoming a writer, she worked as a teacher. Before becoming a writer, she worked as a teacher. Did he say anything to you? Did he say anything to you? I crawled in the city. I crawled in the city. If I see him, I'll tell him the news. If I see him, I'll tell him the news. I may not always look. I may not always look. Debt. Debt. Football is more popular than basketball. Football is more popular than basketball. If the weather is nice, we can go swimming. If the weather is nice, we can go swimming. Won't we be done? Won't we be done? Could you please help me with this math problem? Could you please help me with this math problem? Don't we believe? Don't we believe? Will he talk about it every day? Will he talk about it every day? Her stepdaughter was a maid. Her stepdaughter was a maid. My nephew is a garbage man. My nephew is a garbage man. You stay 2 minutes earlier. You stay 2 minutes earlier. Shall we start watching a movie? Shall we start watching a movie? Shouldn't be dealing with it. Shouldn't be dealing with it. Play a trick on someone. Play a trick on someone. Are there kids waitresses? Are there kids waitresses? The report was completed on time. The report was completed on time. Consistency in public speaking practice leads to trust. Consistency in public speaking practice leads to trust. I love the beaches in California. I love the beaches in California. His half-sisters were messengers. His half-sisters were messengers. The computer repaired by the technician is running smoothly. The computer repaired by the technician is running smoothly. He rarely takes a day off from work. He rarely takes a day off from work. Wasn't I a housewife next year? Wasn't I a housewife next year? You make a difference. You make a difference. He's the undertaker. He's the undertaker. Silence please. Silence please. Are you going to join the party tonight? Are you going to join the party tonight? I beg to differ. I beg to differ. The television program was watched by millions of people. The television program was watched by millions of people. Can you recommend a good toothpaste brand? Can you recommend a good toothpaste brand? The car is very fast and powerful. The car is very fast and powerful. Do they replace it every month? Do they replace it every month? If I feel tired, I go to bed early. If I feel tired, I go to bed early. My close plans. My close plans. The movie was watched by millions of people. The movie was watched by millions of people. Was your father a truck driver? Was your father a truck driver? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Did he remove it? Did he remove it? He decided to stop eating fast food. He decided to stop eating fast food. He was the stepdaughter's race car driver. He was the stepdaughter's race car driver. Aren't they shop assistants at dusk? Aren't they shop assistants at dusk? Is our stepson an intensive care specialist? Is our stepson an intensive care specialist? I'm going to the apartment. I'm going to the apartment. Beetroot tuna. Beetroot tuna. He can play the guitar very well. He can play the guitar very well. His sister was an analyst. His sister was an analyst. Ultimately, it's your decision. Ultimately, it's your decision. Was your grandfather the CEO? Was your grandfather the CEO? Yes, I love trying different cuisines. Yes, I love trying different cuisines. The musicians will travel to different cities for their concerts. The musicians will travel to different cities for their concerts. I see your sister. I see your sister. If you don't stop talking, I will leave the room. If you don't stop talking, I will leave the room. In 9 months we will have a baby. In 9 months we will have a baby. There are 5 birds on the tree. There are 5 birds on the tree. The dog I adopted from the shelter is very friendly. The dog I adopted from the shelter is very friendly. I'm not a consultant for 10 years. I'm not a consultant for 10 years. Should not hate. Should not hate. You wouldn't dance occasionally. You wouldn't dance occasionally. I admit that I made a mistake. I admit that I made a mistake. If they invite us, we will go to their wedding. If they invite us, we will go to their wedding. Don't they see it dawn? Don't they see it dawn? Properly. Properly. Despite being nervous, he performed exceptionally well. Despite being nervous, he performed exceptionally well. Can we organize the 2 weeks? Can we organize the 2 weeks? Her stepdaughter was a waitress. Her stepdaughter was a waitress. If you want a lot of money, you can save money and you have to work. If you want a lot of money, you can save money and you have to work. We must have a prize for the winner. We must have a prize for the winner. Disappoint. Disappoint. Proactive. Proactive. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this? He won several writing competitions. He won several writing competitions. Rarely have to score points. Rarely have to score points. Can't it take 2 weeks? Can't it take 2 weeks? The car was parked in the garage. The car was parked in the garage. It's like you'll have learned in 2 months. It's like you'll have learned in 2 months. They shouldn't say. They shouldn't say. Don't we clean up after one night? Don't we clean up after one night? The car is going fast. The car is going fast. Can't we get a manicure in 3 weeks? Can't we get a manicure in 3 weeks? Didn't he run often? Didn't he run often? Vaccine. Vaccine. Can I have a pillow? Can I have a pillow? He used to smoke but quit. He used to smoke but quit. Humble. Humble. Have you ever tasted Thai food before going to Thailand? Have you ever tasted Thai food before going to Thailand? I'll finish the dishes and watch TV after that. I'll finish the dishes and watch TV after that. Can I use your phone for a minute? Can I use your phone for a minute? I do not want to go. I do not want to go. Bought a new laptop to work more efficiently. Bought a new laptop to work more efficiently. How many? How many? The team had previously won 3 championships. The team had previously won 3 championships. We'll sleep every month. We'll sleep every month. The car I want to buy is blue. The car I want to buy is blue. He said he had never been to a concert before. He said he had never been to a concert before. I'm so tired that I can sleep for a week. I'm so tired that I can sleep for a week. Do you have any handicap? Do you have any handicap? Pull together and we will succeed. Pull together and we will succeed. Come down. Come down. They can't build every month. They can't build every month. Not applicable. Not applicable. The song was sung very well by the singer. The song was sung very well by the singer. Do you have any travel tips? Do you have any travel tips? We need to exercise and also eat healthy. We need to exercise and also eat healthy. It was the funniest movie I've ever seen. It was the funniest movie I've ever seen. Where will you stay? Where will you stay? Equal. Equal. Put forward. Put forward. Do I play? Do I play? Be careful. Be careful. They wear matching clothes on special occasions. They wear matching clothes on special occasions. The teacher's desk is in front of the classroom. The teacher's desk is in front of the classroom. Shouldn't they be chosen? Shouldn't they be chosen? I was waiting for the bus at this stop. I was waiting for the bus at this stop. I cheated on my math test. I cheated on my math test. His aunts were psychologists. His aunts were psychologists. Have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. He could have won the lottery. He could have won the lottery. I've supported the cancer charity for 27 years. I've supported the cancer charity for 27 years. Our double rooms cost $120 per night. One or double rooms cost $120 per night. Don't you always have to insist? Don't you always have to insist? We got ready for the party all day. We got ready for the party all day. What is the price of this product? What is the price of this product? I was cleaning my room yesterday. I was cleaning my room yesterday. I have been working at school for 6 hours. I have been working at school for 6 hours. Hand of the door. Hand of the door. Let me know if you want to go for a walk. Let me know if you want to go for a walk. What a talented painter. What a talented painter. Did you go on the night? Did you go on the night? Can we plan a team building event to raise morale? Can we plan a team building event to raise morale? All information is included in this report. All information is included in this report. Can I help you find a comfortable seat? Can I help you find a comfortable seat? We cannot always impose. We cannot always impose. We'll schedule normally. We'll schedule normally. Couldn't they be suspicious then? Couldn't they be suspicious then? You must not eat in class. You must not eat in class. Since when do you know? Since when do you know? He is tall. He is tall. Our daughter is a jeweler. Our daughter is a jeweler. What kind of toys do you like? What kind of toys do you like? Do you like spicy food? Do you like spicy food? I was a student. I was a student. If you eat too much junk food, you will gain weight. If you eat too much junk food, you will gain weight. The event will take place next month. The event will take place next month. You may not support. You may not support. I will be in bed at 10 p.m. I will be in bed at 10 p.m. He didn't see me like this. He didn't see me like this. I need to buy food for dinner tonight. I need to buy food for dinner tonight. How are you today? How are you today? Can they confess? Can they confess? No response from our. No response from our. Can you move your fingers and toes? Can you move your fingers and toes? I promise. I promise. He said to me, I have a job interview tomorrow. He said to me, I have a job interview tomorrow. He drew a picture of his favorite place. He drew a picture of his favorite place. Rolled over. Rolled over. Immediately imagines. Immediately imagines. We need to implement some changes in our strategy. We need to implement some changes in our strategy. She is a doctor. She is a doctor. I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of work to do. You're allowed to go home. You're allowed to go home. The book fell off the shelf by itself. The book fell off the shelf by itself. Can we talk about this later? Can we talk about this later? Did you see the beautiful sunset last night? Did you see the beautiful sunset last night? If her friends aren't going, she won't be coming to the party. If her friends aren't going, she won't be coming to the party. Shouldn't he always kiss? Shouldn't he always kiss? You're welcome. You're welcome. Did you just say to me? Did you just say to me? He is a famous economist who has written many influential articles. He is a famous economist who has written many influential articles. Was your neighbor a merchant? Was your neighbor a merchant? Good evening. Good evening. They go to the cinema every weekend. They go to the cinema every weekend. Wouldn't we challenge? Wouldn't we challenge? They're throwing a party this weekend. They're throwing a party this weekend. Don't we have to send it after 5 days? Don't we have to send it after 5 days? He exercises every day to stay in shape. He exercises every day to stay in shape. I will cook dinner tonight. I will cook dinner tonight. Shouldn't it stop 10 years? Shouldn't it stop 10 years? He enjoys playing the piano in his spare time. He enjoys playing the piano in his spare time. When will we go? When will we go? Is her husband a civil engineer? Is her husband a civil engineer? It will not cook. It will not cook. Constant. Constant. Can't I solve? Can't I solve? At the end of the month, I will be working in this job for 6 months. At the end of the month, I will be working in this job for 6 months. We toured the museum and saw many paintings. We toured the museum and saw many paintings. We enjoy visiting museums. We enjoy visiting museums. Is your stepdaughter a bailiff? Is your stepdaughter a bailiff? To pretend. To pretend. I am absolutely counting on you to help me with this project. I am absolutely counting on you to help me with this project. Didn't I become a scientist? Didn't I become a scientist? Can't he ever live? Can't he ever live? May occasionally light up. May occasionally light up. This must be rewarding. This must be rewarding. How many students are in your class? How many students are in your class? He watched that show many times. He watched that show many times. Empathy. Empathy. I will probably live a long and prosperous life. I will probably live a long and prosperous life. All the guests came for the party. All the guests came for the party. This is his guitar. This is his guitar. Identification. Identification. My compliments to the chef. My compliments to the chef. I don't notice anything strange. I don't notice anything strange. Good morning, can I help you with anything? Good morning, can I help you with anything? I like dancing. I like dancing. Was your wife a waiter? Was your wife a waiter? I'm from Istanbul. I'm from Istanbul. I can be a producer. I can be a producer. Be diligent. Be diligent. They should often be secretaries. They should often be secretaries. I like hot bread. I like hot bread. The magazine published an article on sustainable living. The magazine published an article on sustainable living. I don't like spicy food. I don't like spicy food. He said he had never been to a concert before. He said he had never been to a concert before. The man was very tall. The man was very tall. He will finish reading the book tonight. He will finish reading the book tonight. Neighbor's waiter. Neighbor's waiter. Can't be a farmer sometimes? Can't be a farmer sometimes? Was he preparing for a job interview before he got the call? Was he preparing for a job interview before he got the call? The coffee is too hot to drink immediately. The coffee is too hot to drink immediately. We were shopping for groceries at the supermarket. We were shopping for groceries at the supermarket. You can reach out. You can reach out. You shouldn't do pottery next year. You shouldn't do pottery next year. They would listen. They would listen. I'm going on vacation in 2 weeks. I'm going on vacation in 2 weeks. I'll take a hit. I'll take a hit. Is our daughter a butler? Is our daughter a butler? The book was published last year. The book was published last year. Can I pay with Apple Pay? Can I pay with Apple Pay? The train arrived on time. The train arrived on time. Really? Really? Workers repair the road. Workers repair the road. Aren't we dead? Aren't we dead? I will attend a conference on entrepreneurship. I will attend a conference on entrepreneurship. We must be careful when crossing the street. We must be careful when crossing the street. What is your business? What is your business? We didn't sell. We didn't sell. Scalable. Scalable. We visited our grandparents at the weekend. We visited our grandparents at the weekend. One, I'm going to the gym. One, I'm going to the gym. I must not spawn in the twilight. I must not spawn in the twilight. Led by their captain, the team demonstrated great teamwork. Led by their captain, the team demonstrated great teamwork. Computer on the table. Computer on the table. I will have completed my diploma by the end of the year. I will have completed my diploma by the end of the year. Did not usually teach. Did not usually teach. What is the purpose of your trip? What is the purpose of your trip? I don't notice anything special about the current situation. I don't notice anything special about the current situation. The cake my grandmother made is my favorite. The cake my grandmother made is my favorite. 1 month ago, can I command? 1 month ago, can I command? I just had a new baby, so I'm so tired. I just had a new baby, so I'm so tired. I would like to work in a place where I can make a difference. I would like to work in a place where I can make a difference. Did they become a tailor in 2 seconds before? Did they become a tailor in 2 seconds before? When I see a spider, I scream and run. When I see a spider, I scream and run. Is he laughing? Is he laughing? Can't they be a pharmacist after 4 midnight? Can't they be a pharmacist after 4 midnight? Hairdresser after 4 weekends? Hairdresser after 4 weekends? Is there